And every person that has won one of them things has been smiling and emailing me and telling me about, you were right, Buckin. I put a lot of effort into that thing, so don't miss out on that. It's 20 bucks, you might win a $500 axe or whatever he's selling for.
Okay, we are in. Okay, good. Hello, everybody.
Not bad, eh? Do you hear me squealing again?
We're at Buckin Stock 2025, and I'm gonna try and do it live. We don't have Wi-Fi right now. We're just running off service, so let me know how the quality is. Buckin's putting on a filing kind of lesson right now. We're just gonna tag along in the live, and yeah.
No. Hop on it. Let me see. You got the wrong size file. I'll tell you that right now. Let's get that one. So let me. So okay, if you've got no bad habits or nothing, you've never started. I would say to you, if you're getting into these and getting interested in this, I would say that if you can, well, you can, because you can do anything. It's just a matter of how bad you want it. So this is what I'm going to give you a visual, because men are visual learners. I would take the time to learn to do this. And then this, both handed. It's just because if you do, we're all strong one side, right fellas? We are. We're all strong on one side, and it takes years to get both sides rocking and rolling. But I taught myself in the beginning, it'd be nice to have a 7:30 seconds. This will work, but to come over and do something like this, you know, it just, for some reason, thank you. For some reason, and it's just for me. We're all different physically, and don't forget it. Some guys don't want to stand up.
That's right, Gabriel.
We're all different physically, so just do your thing. But, so this is what I would say to you, young man. Put your chest on this unit, get comfortable. This is nice and tight. There's a couple important things to be, this angle, up and down, is not as crucial as this stuff. You don't want this stuff side to side. So just concentrate, and this is amazing, this pull thing. A lot of guys one hand, that's great. Whatever you start doing and stick to, you're gonna get good at it. It don't matter. So start now. The push-pull thing has been really good for me. So you gotta focus in. You gotta focus in. I say get the gullet, that's my thing. This is a brand new chain. So for this styling, if this was just dusted, you'd wanna just stay in the groove, stay on the top, and just glide that file through there like that. Just stay straight. And you're looking for a burr to come in there. And so I would just like to visualize your stroke. I wanna see what you're doing, and then if I see what you're doing, I can maybe point you in the right direction. Grab a hold of that file. Yeah, good.
Thank you, Warren.
You're live on my YouTube channel right now, just so you know. Say hi to all your family.
Pressure's on.
Say hi to your mom. Hi, Grandma. He's live. He's first time, 15 years old, says I want to learn to file a power saw. So we're going to spend a couple minutes with him and see if he can pick up a couple of goodies. It's that simple. Live on YouTube. He's now famous. But pretty cool.
Man in the arena.
Yeah, he's cool. He's in the arena. That's right.
Right on, man.
So one thing I will say, the more you do it, the better you get at it. If this is not true in this particular thing. So see this top line, I'll show you something. You're doing good, by the way. See this line? See that line right there, that top, it's called the top plate, this line? That's your visual, because we're always looking down, right? We're always looking at that. So try and close this gap. This you don't want, because you can see we're going to file the top side of the chain. This you don't want, because you're going to file the back side of the tooth. Try and keep that contact on it. Go slow. Don't worry about going fast. This don't happen fast. Concentrate on getting comfortable and a good swing. It's going to take some time, so don't go easy on yourself. And try different ways of holding the file. Is that, yeah, exactly. Get a hold of that sucker. You're doing better already, actually. So when you rock it, do you run saw at all? You run saw? Good man. This is yours? Dude. I recognize this pipe. Where'd that come from? eBay. Oh, that's the knockoff, dude. Yeah, that was Morgan's pipe. The Serpent.
Where's Michael DeGroff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
thanks.
we make these pipes. And,
Thanks,
you know,
Michael.
It's a one-off pipe. It's something we try. And then, you know,
There's Michael.
The internet sees it. Oh, Buckin's running a crazy pipe. It's cool.
Woodchucker called me out. He says I'm not. Hi, Woodchucker.
Keep going, brother. I want to see a little bit more.
Okay.
Are you better on that side? You feel? You're better that way. Okay, so good. So keep doing that. Concentrate on the push pull and get comfortable. Just get comfortable. Sometimes it's better. Some guys like it out a little further or in tighter. And you can use your wrist on here sometimes when you're pulling. You know, like rest your arm and just get right on it and concentrate on that freaking line. Exactly. Just go slow and feel pull. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's better already. You've been here freaking 3 minutes. Exactly. Just get up and find a nice glide going through. Don't go fast, go slow. Go see somebody else, you keep rolling, okay? Good job.
There you go, Buck.
I just need some pointers. It doesn't cut like you cut.
Well,
It does okay, but can you see anything that I'm not doing right? Or
well, it looks fairly new, and it looks like it's been plowed once or twice. It's sharp, so yeah, looks sharp. Yeah,
does it? I mean, it looks so good to you.
it looks sharp.
It doesn't seem okay.
Yeah, this all looks sharp. It looks like it'll cut. You cut it again?
Yeah, it cuts good. But I mean, it doesn't cut like you. Like when you.
Well, that might be the operator.
Okay.
Like it might just be the operator. I might just know how to do it better than you.
Probably.
Not to be, but let's.
Yeah.
Two guys can grab the saw, the same exact saw. I've done it so many times. Where a guy, exact same saw, and he'll cut a cookie, and I'll grab the cookie, and I'll go through the cookie a second or two quicker than he does. And that means is that I know how this works better.
Yeah.
I know because I've been doing it for so long. I mean, no disrespect.
No.
It's just facts and truth. So this looks sharp. You look like you're doing a great job.
Okay.
I can't see your top plate is straight. There's no, your gullet looks modest, which is good. Do you have a raker gauge?
Yeah,
You
right
put,
there.
perfect. So you use,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think this saw looks to me like it will cut quite nicely.
Okay.
So I can't really see, I didn't see your stroke, so I can't really, do you want to start filing?
Yeah. He's got my file.
Sure.
It's right here. I think he brought it back.
Yeah.
I think it's right here.
You've been around.
You've been a good start. I watched it.
Yeah, there you go. Wind is nice. We're gonna need that wind later. That's actually a nice piece of wood. Oh, look at that. Yeah, sure. You're gonna hang that on it. Well, maybe we should do it like this too. We'll do one on this side. So maybe if we hang it like that. I'm thinking always, Michael. I love you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Big time. When you get a nod from the old timers, I don't know why that means so much to me, but when I get a nod from the old timers, people who are older than me, I get when they're here. To me, it feels like I'm doing something right, and that doesn't mean anything to any other age. But I have respect for people. They've been here longer than we have. They've seen more of what I have seen. So I love you guys. You're very important here to me. Good.
If anybody needs a file.
Perfect. Good. That's 7:30 seconds is what we've been rocking. So that's good. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the Lost 40.
So the
Lost 40.
We're live right now, so you're live on the channel. So we're going to scrutinize this guy's hand filing right now. He came over and he asked me, says, "How am I doing?" And I'm like, "He's not doing anything, but the chain looks sharp." So we're going to get him to do some physical things here and see how he's doing. He's a great guy, and it looks like he's got a nice stroke here.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's looking good. You double-handed?
No, I've
switch
tried
over?
to lean over
Okay.
with.
So what I'm seeing is good. Don't be afraid to put to rest these things in your mind that you wonder about. Oh, I wonder what would happen if I did this. Just do it. It's just a chain. It's gonna cut. I've had people say this cuts, this cuts, this cuts. It all cuts. Who remembers the baby C? I took a freaking teeny little file and a massive chain, and I stayed up, and it cut, but it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work, and it wasn't worth it in the end, but it cut. So lots of things will cut. So you've got a very nice, modest stroke. You're not digging. So this is what I want to see. This is what. Okay. Now we got something to say to you now. Yeah. See this. Have you ever thought about trying to train yourself to go the other way? How long have you been doing this? Because you're not.
This
that
is all.
old.
I'm your age.
You are. How long have you been filing a power saw?
Oh no, 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see you go like this. I just want to see, because you're having problems over there. And now that I've got my glasses on, look at this. See this?
Uh-huh.
Will you see what's going on there?
Yeah, it's not the same.
Okay, so what I suggest you do is, this is why I like this so much, this here. You can pull back, you can push down, you can change your angle, simple. This to me just, and I know people do it, I get it, it's because they're good at it, they've been doing it for a long time, I understand that. That's how we are as humans, but this is, like, your angle's way off.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen is you are gonna cut on an angle. Have you ever experienced that?
I don't cut very big woods, so I mean,
Well,
it's
then you
not
won't
real
know.
bad, but I do
Okay.
cut on an angle a little bit.
Okay, so in big wood you'll notice it because this is super sharp and this is not as sharp. And was this the one you just started on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay. So this looks good. This is the one I looked at when I came over. This looks good. You're straight across. It looks good. So, but this, I really try and tell people to do this because yes, like this is not good. It's not good. So
Too steep.
It's way too steep.
Okay.
So it's going to cut different than this, hands down. You won't notice it in this. You just won't notice it. So in order to straighten that, unfortunately, you have to kick that. You have to kick this back. So I'm going to. You see what's happening?
Yeah.
It's kicking back already. But we don't have to go crazy on it. And I think you'll find that it might be a nice idea. I would like to see, look at this. See this here? I mean, I would stroke it more, but we're back. Did it eat up chain? Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
but
cares?
fine, yeah.
It's gonna cut.
Right.
So I urge guys to do this. I know it's uncomfortable in the beginning. I do, I get it. But that's what I try and train guys. Don't worry about hitting the bottom length and that. So this side's rough for you.
Oh yeah. I
Some-
think I can do.
So maybe you've only been going a couple of years.
Right.
You know, it's not like you've been dating a girl for 15 years. You got all this history, and you got to say goodbye. This is like, hey, baby, it's only been a couple of years. I'm glad we didn't have built like history. It's not working out, honey. Let's try this. So it's only a suggestion, but I have moved a few men over to this process, and they're really happy.
Okay.
So I can suggest for you to have it. Other than that, you've got a nice, the stroke I saw you doing on this side looked good. It's modest, it wasn't crazy, you got a nice smooth stroke.
Okay.
Concentrate on that. Does that help?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll come back and check you out.
Okay.
Who's on this side? Anybody?
Some crazy guy.
Oh, you? Oh, we know what's going on here. Oh, he's got the look going on. This looks good. Looks like a Buckin Billy Ray chain to me. You've been watching YouTube?
Every once in a while, I see you sometimes.
Just a little here and there, right? So, interesting. Is your stronger side going this way or not?
Well, I've been bucking a bunch of skidded.
No, when you follow.
Well, I had to bring her back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely stronger this way than that way, but I don't do much left hand.
There you go. Interesting. I can see it. And where I see it is it's sharp and it's going to cut. It's going to cut. But I think it could last longer if you. So you see that, don't you, at the top there, that top leg, and it's a theme. Your corner's broken off on that one, and it. I don't know whether it's broken off. This is though. It's been smashed, like you said. You were cutting some stuff, but it looks to me you've got a nice handle on this other side. So can I see your stroke? got it. So what's happening to you? And it kind of rings true to this. I need people to see this. You see how his tooth goes straight and then it hooks back? And that may, well, it's a theme. I see it. It's a theme. There. So, and this is my boy. I went through this with my boy in the vice. I know that. I got it. Oh, do you? So I'm not on your side. Is that what you're telling me? I want you to cut slower. Your son, right? Okay, boy. Okay, fine. Man, that was... I'm glad I had evolved to the point in my life where I had some patience at that time. Remember that time? Somebody mentioned this today about that time when I trained my boy on the channel. And he said, "How are you doing?" And I trained my boy at that time of the climbing and breaking him in. He topped his first freaking tree on YouTube. Yeah. He banged his first wedge, got his first tree. It's just kind of a neat history. So this is
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Helga.
Helga, you sweetheart, I love you. How are you doing, darling? I keep forgetting we're live.
Yeah.
This is nuts. Thank you, Luke. Hey, by the way, Luke is my son-in-law. Can we swap our names together for Luke? He's such a dude. He's out there. He's done so much right now. We need each other, people. We actually need each other. Believe it or not. So, what I saw in your stroke, I didn't see the other stroke. At the very end of your stroke, and my boy was doing it, and I do it. You were going like this, and right at the end of the stroke, it's slight, but I know what to look for. So
Then I'm breaking that corner
you're
off.
just breaking it right at the end of your stroke. It's all you're doing. Some guys go like this,
Okay.
and they break the bottom off.
I see. Yeah.
So I think you got a good handle on filing, I can tell, and that's what happens. We get going, and we get into that rhythm. I would slow down a little bit. You're getting a great gullet by the looks of it. Your gullet work's looking good. I would slow down, get a good handle on this file, and concentrate on that straight line all the way through, and watch for that burr and that straight line on the top plate. Because I know you can file a power saw. Slow down. Might be. I know we got to get back if you didn't. Yeah, I hear you. Let's go. But this side looks better than
Right.
that side.
It just,
And you might have been just in
I'm not
a hurry.
very ambidextrous. You know?
Yeah, but so from what I'm seeing here, it's looking good. You got a good grasp on the gullet, a little more concentration on that top plate. I can see it here too. You can probably see that. There's a little bit of something there, and I think it just again so just so I call them cleanup strokes. I call them cleanup strokes. So there's 4 or 5 at the end where you lay off the file a bit and concentrate on the straight line.
A lot less pressure back then.
Yeah, a little bit, and just kind of listen to that file and feel it.
Jason Blake, thank you so much.
Jason, what's going on? Did you just super chat this channel?
Yeah.
What a savage. Jason, we love you. Thank you, buddy. Helga, are you still watching?
Yeah.
Have we got? This is crazy, friends. Hey, here we are. We told you we'd go live, and we're doing it. I'm glad you're here.
Quality still looking all right for you guys? Let me know. Carry on.
Well, this guy looks like he's got a handle on this thing. Look at this young feller go. He's doing the boat without no. Oh yeah, this guy's got a handle on it. Pretty good. Yeah, no, good for you. That's looking good. Very good. Yeah. See, you see how that 730 seconds is a gift?
Yeah.
It fills the whole chain. No, you're looking good, brother. Yeah, it's a little ragged, isn't it? You see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good. This should be good. So you're boat stroking a little bit, actually, aren't you? Do you know what I mean by that?
Is that?
Yeah, you are a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If this line ends up straight, right?
Right.
And because I mean that's smashed.
Yeah.
That's smashed. Is this Archer chain?
No, it's steel.
Still
Yeah.
with the hole in the rivet. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have an interesting chrome, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's strong chain. It's looking good, brother. This is looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Keep her rolling.
All right.
Yeah. You just watch that disappear and away you go, right? And just move on. Got to get back to work, eh?
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy. It's looking good.
Thank you.
I'm noticing a little bit different angle on your right side. Have you filed this side? Well, I guess you have.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I am
it's common.
right-handed. Yeah.
It's common,
so
brother. It's common. And you know what I found through the years? Is I found that I actually kick back. Let me in there for a
Yeah.
second. I found that I pull back a bit. I crank my angle back a little bit.
Okay.
And I find this happy medium because you're definitely, that's sharp. There's nothing wrong with that, it's just a different angle, but it's definitely different than this one.
Yeah.
So that I would try and even that out.
Okay.
Yeah, your stroke looks good, buddy. Looks good. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Once you finished your, I watched you do 2 or 3. Don't be afraid to, after you do the work, to do a couple slow cleanup strokes on that top plate.
Okay.
It will last longer. You'll last longer in the wood.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You'll cut that extra long.
Yeah.
It's going to be stronger. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like a micro bevel on an axe. It just. So what I mean by that, you know what I mean. You've got to.
So you get it sharp. And
Well,
then
you've
you
got,
clean
yeah,
it.
there was a couple I want, they look great, they look good. But don't be afraid to just take a couple extra and straighten the stroke out, lose the swing of the boat.
Okay.
And find, but if you're getting it straight like that, you're getting it straight, it's that simple. But you'll sometimes find that you'll bring up another little piece of metal. Still chain's different, isn't it? I use organ, still a harder steel it seems. Yeah. So don't be afraid to do a couple extra little
Yeah.
cleanup strokes. You may be surprised at what you find.
All right.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Mark Gaines, thank you.
Mark Gainsies, love you, brother. How's Ireland today? Man, oh man, what a trip. So is the screen?
The
okay?
quality
That's-
looks great.
that's
They said
crazy.
it's all rolling good.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, there's Chris.
Hey, how's
Hey.
it going, love?
Who's this guy? He's live. He's got this. So here's a guy. Is this your song?
It is, sir.
So here's a guy, 8'6", a monster of a man with a huge spirit. You can see it. He was born smiling. He was born smiling. And he's got a 20-inch bar on his song. So and that tells you that he's a stubborn man too. So I love this. This is what you're after.
Yes, sir.
So you pick your one up in the tractor, Buckin, don't you?
I do.
There you go. There you go. Start massaging this thing. Let's see what's going on.
All right.
Good. Yeah, you're coming up into that top plate now. Do you notice that?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's starting to close the gap between
Yeah.
the file and the tube.
Yeah. So that's why I talk about these cleanup strokes. They're so important once you get that material out from the bottom, that gullet. And you ever find yourself going along and you think you got it, and then you take one more sweep and you go, oh, I just changed the top plate, and you keep going and you keep pulling back. Yeah, it's such a common thing.
JE, thank you.
Let me see your other
How's
side.
that one?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. You got a pretty gullet. So this is, yeah, you're quite aggressive. You know what I mean by that? Your C is really dug out. So when we dig down deep, I call it a vulnerable top plate. It'll come, you'll dig into wood and it'll pull you in, and you'll think, okay, here we go. But it won't last. It won't last unless you stay with that hook and you enjoy that grab, unless you do what I'm going to show you right now.
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong again. Everybody's species and things are different, but that is an aggressive hook. And actually, so my suggestion is watch what happens here. Watch what happens. Yeah. So you don't have a problem getting the gun. You're getting the gun, and that's good. If I were you, I might. So when we're deep and we have to get that top plate strong, like this one, I don't know if you filed that yet. You haven't, but I'm actually going to work on the one that you filed. This space between the file and the top plate, it's super important to keep an eye on at the end. I would kick your file a little bit this way.
Okay.
Just a little bit this way, and watch what happens to this. Did you see this hook over here, Chris? Take a second and just look at it, please, so you know what I'm talking about. You see, it's quite a
It's got a
hook.
big beak.
It really does. So it's out there all alone, and you're asking a lot of it. You're asking a lot of that top, that working corner, it's called. You're asking a lot of that, and he's out there alone. And if your rakers are low, he's really going to take a beating. So you want to back him up. You want to back him up, and how you do that, like see how your file is kind of going hard through there. Look at that. Did you see what just happened?
Yep.
That was one stroke, and there it is. So that's not going to last in the wood. It's not going to last in the wood. So just, you've got a nice, look at what's happening. Look at that burr peel right off there. It's massive. Okay, so I suggest, look at it. Now it's coming across the whole chain. There it is.
Yep, I
the
see
whole tooth has a burr right across it. Like today's video. I show a burr on an axe. Is that video up?
It's up.
Check it out. It's the same principle. It's a cutting edge. So I think you will benefit in the long run, Chris.
Yeah.
From a stronger top plate. A stronger top plate. You're leaving your top working corner you're expecting a lot of your working corner. So you see this here? Look at it. Watch it leave. Here it goes. Now I back off my strokes a little and I just run through. When you're here and you change, look at that. It just disappeared. It's gone. So this is interesting chain. So when you see that burr appear all across the chain, that means that you've got from the working corner to the heel done. And you just now have to find that happy home. Look at me here, I'm getting more of it. There it is, it's showing up. There it is again. So I want my stuff to last. So I'm gonna finish this too. It's still coming. There it is. So I could leave, I could probably roll with that. But
I could cut in real quick. There is a black Ford 500
So-
parked right around the side of the barn. If we could have whoever that belongs to, if you could please move it so we can get the food truck back to here, please. Thank you.
so, did that help?
It did.
It's gonna last longer. So you're getting your gullet good. Use that whole file and just pull back in. This is better. There's a theme here. So again, it looks like have you filed this one? Or I think you have, haven't you? Yeah, you've moved this way. So you're in here, and that's good. If I were you, I would kick your file a little bit back this way, cut your angle down a little bit. Remember, a lot of this is about raker, but look at this. Instantly when I file, that burr shows up. Instantly. There it is. There it is. So it's just going to be stronger.
Absolutely.
Strong.
Makes more sense. It's like comparing a razor blade.
It's exactly the same thing, Jackson. Ashton Jackson.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. You got a good spirit in you. I can see it. Doesn't he?
No, Chris is
Look at him.
awesome.
He's smiling. You can't help it.
I can't. I smile all the
Oh,
time.
God, you shine down on you. He did. He shined down on you. He gave you a gift.
Thanks a lot, Buckin.
You're welcome. It's looking good. What's going on, brother? What's your name?
My name's Isaac.
Isaac. I like it. Another good spirit. Look at see you smile. I love it.
This is my first one I've been to.
Really? Are you from local here?
I am about 45 minutes from here.
That's perfect. That's not a bad route.
That's awesome.
Well, I got a wood boiler at our house.
Okay.
I'm new.
Stuff it.
Just bought this house last year, so I'm new to all of this, and Dan Bertha helped me out with getting into it and everything. So this is typically what it looks like after I've been cutting wood for a while. I got chewed up teeth. So
This is going to be a good one.
blow me away. How do I learn?
Get rid of this.
Yeah, sorry, I was just.
I need a bar wrench. Who's got a bar wrench? It's got to be on one of these
Right here.
stumps. Look at this Action Jackson right there. I'm back on. That's what we need. Don't think about it. Do it. Right? And think ourselves into somewhere. Stand up. It's important to have a sharp chain. And I always say this when I'm at this stage, is that it may look tight right now because it's on the bottom of the bar and you pull on it. It actually is tight. It's actually quite tight. But when you lift the bar up, okay, look what happens. So we run long bars. So I was taught years ago to lift up the tip, sharpen it. So what I do, is this got a side winder? What is this? Or is it, oh, there it is there. Okay, it's an that one, good. So what I do for my chains, or my bar tension, is I lift this up so that it shows me slack. Now this depends on what you're doing. Are you slashing out in the bush? Are you swinging your saw around lots and doing all this action? Or are you just bucking or undercuts and very controlled, big long cuts? That's going to tell you what to do with your tension. It just is. If you're slashing, you're going to want to tighten because you're going to flick your chain all day long. It's going to flick off. So he's bucking firewood. You're bucking firewood. A lot of firewood. So just lift this up, grab your tensioner, and just watch it hit the bottom of the bar. That's it. Just let it. Too tight's gonna burn sprockets. It's tough on stuff. Just this is adequate. And this chain has been rung, so it's stretched already. It may stretch a little more, but you don't want it too tight. So, but for filing, it's nice to have it a little snugger because your tube's gonna kick back and it's gonna change things. This bar is interesting. Okay. So let's keep it like that for now. Is any of this malarkey making sense, Danny Mark? Sir. Good. Where's Sizemore?
He's back here.
Sizemore. Sizemore's my buddy. He came to the first event I ever went to, actually, the Paul Bunyan show. And I was talking about the Baby C, and this big son of a gun comes up, and I'm just on a log doing what I do, filing a saw, and this guy shows up, and there he is there. You can see him, he's kind of stone. You can see him over there, yeah, exactly. And he comes in there, and I'm, me, right? Hey, how's it going, buddy? I'm a touchy-feely guy. Hey, come on, give me some up. So I'm filing the Baby C, and I look up, and here he is doing exactly what he's doing right now. He's got this beautiful woman on his side, and he's looking at me, and me, I just was like, what are you looking at? Never met him. He said, you interested in this stuff? What are you doing here? And he actually was very interested, and I didn't know it by just what he was given. And so he came around, he sat down, and he sat with me for 20 minutes, and we did that stupid Baby C. This man has like a right hand to me at all my events. He comes, anyways, he had prepared a note for me and a nice thing and a gift for me. And the last thing I thought that I was going to get from a guy that was looking at me like that was a gift or something like that. You just don't know what people are thinking or doing or feeling. You just don't. And even though you think you do, he's become one of my dear, dear friends. And I want our hands together for this man because these guys help me. These guys help me. Sizemore Tree Service, and he's got a YouTube channel, and he is the funniest son of a gun. You should see his content. He's one of those guys that just, you wouldn't expect that he would give you what he's giving you. And he stays true to that. I love you, brother, and I mean that from my heart. Tin Man's hiding out somewhere. He's waiting
There
for
he
his
is.
spot. There he is over there. May as well give the Tin Man some love. I prepared something for him, too. Where's my file? Okay, so I need a guy, a file guy, hammer guy. Yeah, that's that sharp one. I'm trading. Okay, so you bash this up. This thing's bashed up. So this is where I talk. I don't care how you do things. If you folks, if anybody's interested in what we're looking at here, this has been smashed. Like, if you want to take a look, just come in and take a look. It has been smashed. Almost a throwaway. If the whole chain was like that, it's not a throwaway, but it's a lot of work bringing it back. It just is. And this is where the file guides, you know my thoughts on that. File guides help a lot of people, but I am going to show you how to crack that sucker out there fast. And I don't care if you do it backwards, sideways. I don't care if you wear a skirt. None of that matters to me. It's all going to get done somehow. Yeah, okay, so another problem here. You need to dress this bar or get another bar. Yeah, you're going to have this really flopping around in here. So I don't know whether it's the wrong gauge or that your bars, you've had this on here since you bought it new and you've kept the snot rags out of it. Just the way it should go. But what I'm saying is when you go to file I would just get a new bar. I mean, it's so short, you could dress it and squeeze it, but it's almost not worth it. You may have the wrong gauge, but it's Oregon. But anyways, get that approached, get that handled. So you can come in here like this. It don't matter, you could, but we're not going to. We're gonna go just like this. So that has to go now all the way back. It has to disappear. So we can do this. We can do this like this. You see how that's laying right over to the side like that? So we want to kind of get that square. But we're going to deal with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. Watch what happens here. Watch this. Right? So we can get it like this. We can just stay in there and go back. But this is the beauty of custom filing. You can go right after the problem. Lay it right back. Lay it like that. It don't matter. That rock has got to go. It's got to go. So does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So now we look at that hook. It's adequate. It's adequate. These safety chains, I will say this about these safety chains. You've got a double raker chain. I'm not a fan. They can cut, and they're good. They're an anti-kickback chain is what they are. And they do work. They do work. They're a safer chain to run. And of course, we all know the kickback zone is in here. I find if you know you're going to be like Chris, they're cutting off a tractor or something like that, or just you're in good conditions, things are clean, you can afford to hit them rakers a little more. For some reason, I found that with this chain. So that chain is, so you guys see what's happening, how that chain's flopping over to the side? And what would happen if I don't turn my file like that, I'm actually gonna wipe the bottom out of the, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna fix this up. So after I get the meat out of it, see this here, what's happening to this? It's changing now. There we go. Now we do cleanup. We do cleanup strokes. All the hard work's done, and we do cleanup strokes. It's a nice chain. That's a nice cutting chain now. The bigger the gullet, the bigger and more aggressive the hook, the grabbier it is. It's going to grab. You're going to throw bigger chip and all that. But that's not smooth all the time. It's not smooth. So you need to find your place. Everybody needs to find their place. Species is different. So, yeah, you hammered this good. So this is not terrible. It's a brand new chain, so you're gonna want to stay up on this one now. Like just watch how quickly this. See that ragged edge? What was your name again?
Isaac.
Isaac. So just watch how this goes. You see what this pulling hand, friends, does so much. Honestly, because like pushing, I can do it because of course I've been doing it for so long. But when you get this working, it's like man and God working together. You get more done. You can get these two things working together like this, and they become this straight line. And see what'll happen here? I'm not pushing down at all. I'm not pushing down. I'm actually kind of pulling up, to be honest with you. I'm pulling up because I want that edge. I want that edge to get straight. See that cleaning stuff up now? So there's really no fast way to do this. So there it is. It's a good straight chain. So you're gonna need to do this all the way along. This bar, as I explained to you, but it's your turn now. How do you feel about that? Let's do it. It's not a bad stroke, is it? So you've done it before.
Watch your videos.
Good. Well, there's some components in there, and there's a lot of BS on that channel, too. I mean, I've heard some things. Okay, let me see your other side. What do you do to your other side? How do you do it? You do it like that. Good. Yeah, one way, yeah, good. So that's file. So let's get a dirty one. Didn't I file that one? Oh no, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. Get comfortable. Yeah. No, you good. It's good. It's good. You've got a good start on this. You see how that's grabbing? You know what that is, right? It's that top plate grabbing your file lift that's going through, so you need to stay up and in. Yeah, it's exactly what you got to do, brother. You just ride that out, and once you get it, that's another thing I don't like about a big hook, is your file. It gets kind of caught and jaggedy and raggedy under there. It just does. I mean, think about square ground chain. It's a straight line. It's a freaking straight line of half the chain. It doesn't even use the bottom of the chain. You should almost break out that signing. Yeah, I can see why you're getting it going. So so let's stop for you for a second. So look what you did there. You see that? So this happens to get you dug a great big hole in
this way.
Well, no, I'm more concerned about that.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, let me show you again, because I know this will help. You've got a great. Okay, this is the perfect example. Look, friend. Look what's happening now when I push this file through. It's kind of getting. It's actually getting caught. So we need to change this. You've got this. You can see from the side, right? You've got this big hook. So you've got no problem with the gullet, but the bar's a problem. We talked about that. I don't want to keep kicking that, but sometimes like this is bad. So you got to change your angle. You see what I'm doing now? Look at the angle of that file. So now I'm not in the hole. I'm up on the top plate. I just get rid of that. Just get it gone quickly. I don't care if it's like this or like this. This is sometimes easier. See? This is gone. Now I change the angle. We change that hook disappears. See this? So now that file's rolling through there now. It's just rolling through. It's not grabbing anything. I'll bet you that's pretty acceptable right there. I would probably do a few cleanup cuts. But you were getting caught under your top plate. You were actually getting caught. There it goes. You see that? That big flake? Gone. That'll cut. And you're very welcome. And the C is it's absolutely fine. That's gonna cut. It's not aggressive. So you're concentrate up and under that top plate for you. And the new bar is gonna help you like crazy.
Hey, can I get a picture with the
100,000%. Oh, come in. Yeah.
Would you mind? Thank you.
This filing helps you. This far. Let me just see the fog. I can't even see you. Take another one, please. Well. Good stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. How's that young fella doing over there? I want to take a quick peek at that before I come to you. It'll take me 2 seconds. How you making out? How you feeling with it? Yeah, you pick up some tricks. Can you show me your stroke again? Yeah, I like this already. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, you got a better. Oh yeah, this is looking better. Much better than when we came over here, buddy. Good for you. Very nice. That's how it's looking better, isn't it? Very important. Did you hear me flapping over there when I was when you were picking up some? Yeah. You're getting a good gullet. So just keep this thing that you and I talked about. Keep this on that top plate. Keep that line. Try to keep that line straight. Don't be afraid to change the angle of the file sometimes too, because when you change the angle of the file, it actually hits on the top plate, and so does this. So this is okay to get your find your home, and don't go too deep. Don't make this great big crazy hook. Okay? I want it like this from the side. Okay? You're doing better. I can see it already. Keep going.
So yeah, now I'm like, anybody?
Oh, I needed that terribly. Who needs a power saw file, by the way? Does anybody need a file, front file? We got front files here for anybody who's filing their power saws and they need a file. I thought you laughed.
No, not in the moon years.
This guy's a dude. Were you raised by your mother?
Well, not really. I was raised by my wife's mother.
You were raised by a woman.
Yeah.
Why did I know that?
I don't know.
It's because you have a healthy respect for life, and you have this softness, but a sternness at the same time, like a Buddha, like just a soft heart but a strong spine. Each time you stand up, you know what to do. But you'd rather not fight.
Yeah. Well, watching your videos helps me.
Wow, I can see it. I can. These bars, I remember. Oh, that's a 62. These are nicer. Yeah. So, I remember getting these bars. It's called the X-Tough Light Husky. And it's definitely got the tough part right. They're not light. They're not. These Husky, their theme is tough. They're just built tough and robust, and because there's a line with these lightweight bars that are out there. There's a line, and still makes a very lightweight bar. I love their still bars, but they can't lose the strength, right? So this is a great bar. I have one or two, but they are a little heavy. That's because they're tough. So this is a good bar.
Is there anything that you would recommend?
For bars, well, I like nowadays it's Canon. Is if you're on these all the time, Canon. You know, still lightweight is definitely the lightest bar out there, I think, and that means a lot to me when I'm running long bars and I'm in the stooping position. I just like a light bar. It changes the feel of the saw completely. Changes the feel of the saw. Like instead of the bar going down the ground, it kind of just lays out, and you're packing it. So, but that's 28, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is.
So, have you been running into any difficulties with the filing? Are you feeling pretty stoked with it, or?
I feel pretty good. I guess my only issue is keeping the left hand straight.
Let me go at her like you've been doing. Just go at her. Yeah, good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, very good.
So you were mentioning pulling with this hand?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It almost goes like this, brother. It's.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, like I use the wrap on. I actually use that. Yes, I do.
Yeah, let me see.
So here, let me just show you what I do with this. I literally, my arm is right here. It's almost like it becomes a machine, a robot.
Huh.
And you see, this arm actually doesn't. So believe it or not, if I had this on an elastic band or something, this does. It helps immensely. Of course I'm pushing, but they are working in tandem. They are working in tandem. So what I'm seeing with you, right off the hop, see the burr come off there?
Yeah, I sure did.
So there's a real theme, and I knew it would be, because it's just the way it is. We file it, we think we got it, and we do, and it'll cut. I don't know if you guys saw me file that freaking 125 the other day. We were there for an hour, and that's ridiculous. I mean, we were flapping, but I went and cut with that thing over there, and I said that when we're done cutting, the teeth will look the same, and that's what you want. That's why I say that one of the biggest tips you can get here from me today is after you file, go to the wood pile, buck a half a log, I don't care if it's 8, 10, 15 rounds, stop. Inspect your chain. What am I doing? What's happening? Oh my goodness, all my teeth are convex or concave. Well, that would mean that you left a burr there or a vulnerable top plate that took a beating on the wood and took on its form, its beak form. So the cleanup strokes are huge. They're huge. And this angle for you is out, quite a bit out.
Yeah.
So instead of this, cut it across. Cut it across a bit. So my pulling hand does a lot. It really does. See how that's coming there now?
Absolutely.
And it just, it's a straight line. It's a straight line. This is a straight line too, but I'm gonna show you something. Keep your eyes on this. Keep your eyes on this.
Yep.
Did you see that?
I sure did.
Didn't you? And look at the corner. It's at the top plate has changed. Okay? So I would suggest for you to just kick this over. I think your hook looks pretty good. Yeah, you've got a nice humble hook. But if you see, I'm going to change this. We just actually did this. Look what's happening.
Yep.
Look at that. It's rolling off, isn't it? She's rolling off there. So this is just a suggestion. I think you'll find in the cut, it'll be probably a little stronger. And it'll last longer. And let's be honest, once we file up and spend all this time, we want to go for a while. So there's still a bit on that corner. I can see it. These cleanup cuts are very surprising what they'll do for you. So you can see the difference between that angle and that. So I would suggest just cut that back a bit. You look like you got a nice feel, and just keep pounding.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Yeah, good job. Hey, how's everybody doing? This is different, eh, friends? Pretty fun. It's been hot. It's supposed to get hot today. What were they talking, 92 or something like that? Somebody was saying. So what do we got over here? What's this fella doing? He looks like he's got a good panel on there.
Yeah, a little intimidating.
You don't like it? It needs a file too, doesn't it? Is this 10 minutes file?
Well, I did some of these from here out. I don't know where I started at. Somewhere up in here, maybe.
Yep. You just up on the one side so far?
No, I've been
Thank
swapping
you.
back and forth.
Oh, is that what you do? You go one, 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 one?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I just swapped.
You want the
sides.
lid or should I put it down?
So
I haven't really done any of these.
you've done this
You
one?
can put the on it. I'll actually just throw it back here.
Okay.
Some of these back here.
Thank you.
Yeah, that looks filed, but if that was someone else, then that's someone else.
But I just started on that.
Okay, so your tooth is concave. Do you see that? This,
Oh, the
your top plate, it's concave. Or convex, pardon me. Convex. It goes like that.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so what that means is that in the center of your cutting, it's
out.
vulnerable right there. It's vulnerable. Now you'll probably notice, see that right away? See it change?
Yep.
Look at that. It just changed by doing that. So think about that in the wood. It's gonna show up more. So I saw your stroke. Your stroke looks good.
Well, I've been watching you for like 8 years.
There you go. Well, hopefully it works. But see the small changes?
Yeah.
So now that's straight, and it's definitely stronger than when we showed up. So it's a big theme today for folks.
So the ones that I have done, are they look? I tried. Are they straight?
Yeah. It looks to me, and I think this one's looking not bad. Something looks, they're fairly straight. Can I see your stroke again? Then I can maybe help you out. Okay, so that's what I figured. So what you're doing, and no, this is what's happening. And it's so minimal that, because we do this all the time, but it's so minimal. And what's happening is at the end of your stroke, believe it or not, you're going like this.
I am. I don't even notice it.
I know, brother. I do it still. And that little, at the end, that little knocks the top corner off. It knocks the working corner off, and that gives you that convexness. So for you, because you've got a nice stroke, it looks good. Again, you'll notice, just concentrate, like it's gone. It's already gone. But it's there. It's there. So just soften up and go straight and back off on your strength. Back off on your strength on the cleanup cuts. This is EXL chain too. Softer chain. So there seems to be a little bit of a theme today. See, there's that burr. There it is right there.
I see it.
It's sitting off the top. So there's more work to be done. Don't worry about more strokes. Don't worry about that. because it'll show up in the wood for you where you'll be like, hey, this is lasting, I'm liking this. This isn't cutting, or you'll be like, yeah, did I hit something? No, I just didn't do those extra things.
It's crazy. You don't even notice.
You don't, do you? And it's crazy. And a lot of guys go, but we're so concerned about this, maybe the middle of the file. But it's that last little thing, and I see it a ton. So I hope that helps.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Yeah, no, other than that, I mean, it looks good. I just watch your angle. I know you haven't done these yet, but don't be afraid to just run with that freaking line. Run with that line.
I do. I try to
Even,
make it.
yeah, no, it looks good. Looks good. Looks like you're filing on top of someone's filing.
So
That's what you're doing.
no threat from 10 man then?
Sorry?
I shouldn't be worried about 10 man coming after me.
Give me a. I got you, man.
All right, thank you.
Nothing to do. Both sides, that's good to see. What's going on? Are you in this freaking thing?
Yeah, going on.
Good. So who's fine?
I can start.
Okay, let's go for it. John, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you this morning. Look at that stuff. Who beat this up?
I did. I hit some country.
I did ya?
Yeah.
So your stroke looks good, but don't be afraid to carry on. So you were gonna leave. You were just gonna leave. And so my initial, when you just left, let's look at this. Let's look at it. They're not straight, are they? It's not. Unless something's wrong with me. That is not straight. This that top plate, there's a hook in it. It goes like that. Okay? So does this one. This is straight. So stick around for a moment. Stick around. 4 more strokes. And on your last 4 or 5 strokes, just don't take a whole bunch of material. Do you know what I mean, man? Just do the cleanup. Just do the clean. You're great on the gullet. You got a nice looking stroke, but that is a little bit on your flopping too, which is whatever, we deal with that. But as you do that, you can see what happens, right? The chain is flopping around like mad in there. So you're either worn out or you've got a different gauge in there. So your gullet is good, but if you now get under that top plate, see how that's rolling under there? You see, so if there's too much of a hogged out hole in there, so you want to back off on this action and literally just let the file go underneath. Watch what happens. You can see it. There it is. Just stay light. I did that 3 or 4 pulls, and there's a freaking burr sitting right there. So that is it's gonna show in the wood. So just back off on your strokes and watch this. Look at this. It's all the way across the chain. There it is. Look at it. It's a burr. Thing. So, and it'll be straight. There it goes. So I'm okay with having this. I would say like just tweak it a bit, but you got a nice stroke. So don't worry about this extra couple. Just this extra couple strokes to get rid of that. Yeah. Look at see, there it goes. There it is. Spend more time. You got a good stroke. Just spend more time on those cleanup strokes. It'll pay dividends for you. You really will. Yeah, because you were moving quick. You were moving quick and you were leaving stuff behind. Makes sense? Yeah. That's our style, right? Let's go! Yeah, good.
I'll tell you a couple strokes. Okay, so I'm brand new, never really filed chain before. Help me get started on the right path.
Would want nothing more.
Okay. So start here.
Pretty level. It's good. Isn't it?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Feels smooth.
Good. Yeah, so what happens is there's a space between the file and the top plate, and that space I'm talking about is that. See it there? Like right?
Yes.
When we're filing,
Yes.
there's a space. Well, essentially, we don't want that space there. It'll be there when we're starting, but as we want that closed right now. Right? Because then it's going to be sharp. Right? We want that right against there like that. See this? I'm one-handing, but I'm just talking to you at the same time, so look what's going to happen. Look at this.
comes the burr.
So, but any deviating like that, did you see that?
Yep.
I deviated. So this is not good. But this up and down can actually help a guy. It can actually help a guy. Watch this. See that? You see this? Watch this. Look what happened. It's almost concave now.
So you can either take the heel or the working
it
edge.
just helps. So this is a good strong file. I know I'm wiping your chain out, but I want you to understand that you want that connection from that file to that top plate underneath there, and then you want to have a side hook. You've got to have some kind of side hook. That working corner has to be the guy that says, "Hey, I'm taking the hit. I'll take the hit, but you got to back me up. Don't leave me out. You're vulnerable." And that means a great big hook. You know, this huge gummet ripped out of there and this great big hook, and they don't last. So we got to back it up with metal.
So when you have that great big hook, like over there, your solution to that is to make the file.
That's one solution, yeah, or pull it up and kind of, get it back. Yeah, so that is one solution. You can just go, well, look at that bird just came off. So yeah, if you're under there and your file won't glide smoothly for starters because it's hanging onto the file, right? And if you're not in the exact line, it'll grab your file. Maybe kick until that goes. So once you get that, that's why an aggressive hook is not the greatest.
Yeah.
Your chain factory, look at it out of the box when it's new, cut with it and go, this actually cuts okay, right? I can deal with this. So you want to maintain that look. You don't want it to turn into a ski jumper, you don't want it to turn into a straight big hog run, hold the weak top plate out there. A straight cutting edge is actually good. That's what square ground has. So I hope that helps. Your stroke looked pretty good. Keep going. When we file the chain, I think our first couple, 3 to 5 strokes are work strokes. They're working strokes, depending on how badly we've damaged the chain. And the rest are clean up and finesse strokes. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have more questions.
Yeah.
So I hit concrete. I pretty much leveled one side of this chain.
You got it.
It's pretty straight.
Yeah.
I got it. I took the straight file and I shaped the angle.
Yeah.
And then I just cleaned it up.
Reprofiled. Yeah.
We're in Indiana, Chonky.
Anything's okay. Anything's okay. I've done that. Okay. Yeah, I've actually done it. And I showed over there, and I know you need to wipe the freaking thing right back. It's like bent over. Yeah, almost a throwaway. But no, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I've actually done that. Okay. Yeah. And then, but that's really important after your file to throw the
At Danny Barr's house.
throw the gauge on it because you'll be jumping all over the place and cutting on an angle. And this is no good, guys. You gotta get that square. You don't have that flounder on it.
Is it the gauge or the
I don't know. Help? Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. Holy cow. This guy knows what he's doing. Oh, swearing.
Right.
Good for you. How much time have you done square file?
A lot of times the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh over there helped me out.
Yeah, good.
Size board.
Is it helping? Yeah, size horse. He's been on the ground a while now. So as long as we know what a square ground chain is supposed to look like, we know what it's supposed to look like. I've got pictures in my phone. What are you working on?
This is what I'm doing.
Yeah,
This is where I'm
Thanks, Dennis.
getting straightened out.
Okay.
These are supposed to look better.
Yeah. Okay, so you're getting a burr, which is very important. So that's good. Good.
And I think I was like this,
Yeah.
almost touching my raker
Yeah.
when I was doing it at home.
Yeah.
I need to be.
You got her. You got her. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get down under there. Square filing's interesting. How you find? Yeah.
That line.
Yeah, your line's going straight. So, like you just said, you have to get that down there because that side line. This looks better. This one looks better. This one looks better here. You've got a
That's
side
where I'm
beat.
headed.
So you've got a side beak, which is okay. That's a better looking chain for hand file on square. That's good. So can I do one? Of course. And just give you an idea. So what I do, and I'm not an aficionado on hand file and square. I know what it's supposed to look like, and I know how to do it, but I'm silent to this. So there's two ways you can do this. And I've done it. Okay, so you have you done these?
No.
Okay, that's pretty aggressive. Right. That it's more aggressive than I like. I like that.
That's what size more Josh telling me to do.
That's acceptable.
This is what I was doing at home.
Okay.
That's,
Okay.
These are my slips.
Yeah. So stop. Look. Stop. Look. What? Make a tweak. Hit it. What did that do? Oh. There we go. There's that line I'm looking for. So. Yeah. This is okay. So this is very interesting. You're gonna understand this. You see that line?
Yeah.
Is wrong.
Yep. Go up to the corner.
So let me change that for you right now. Let's work on that change. It's almost closed anyway.
Right.
So which one was that? This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would do is I would get, yeah, so what's happened here now, unfortunately, is the file doesn't even fit in. And that means now that
You gotta go down.
we have to go down. We've got to get down. So what I would do, I hate to say it, but you've got to get down. You got to get this down. So now we're going to get a side. So I think I'm in the corner. This will give us, it's grabby, which means that's the back of the plate. So you see how it grabs that chain?
Yep.
So let me just see if I can just get this kind of square here. But more importantly, I just want, there's a burr there, but more importantly, there it is there. Okay. So poke your peepers in there. Is that mine?
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you see what's going on there? The line underneath, the line that runs, it's actually this line, that top line. This line is supposed to run underneath from the corner, from the working corner, which is this, and it's supposed to run down. And you can see it there, can't you? See it? It's right there. So, is that the one I did?
Yeah.
This guy is.
Right.
So there it is. And it's still a top beak.
Right.
I don't like a top beak. So that's because we had to dig down.
Right.
So I found that with hand filing, if you don't get down, because actually you can see how much of the side plate you're actually using to cut wood. And it's, I like my square grind chains to come to that gullet line. You know what I mean? This line here. So yeah, if you're gonna keep working square, and you know what works good on square? I actually go, so what's this thing doing? It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. So let's just go like this. Okay, this is what the professional guys tell you to do with square hand and file. They come from the top. And there's nothing wrong with it. And the reason they do that is because they can see this line and they can see it in the corner. So you want that line right there in that corner. See that? All the way in the corner. So let's just take 2 seconds and go like this. Just for shibbles and gibbles. Do this. Now I'm feeling okay about that right there. So let's look at the side plate. So there it is. Beautiful. Maybe 5 degrees back, which is going to be good because you want that working corner a little bit further than what's below. That working corner should be doing the hello right, and then the rest. So straight is okay. I've cut with slanted, it's not good. So let's go around and take a look at that and see if we got that line in there. Can you guys see that line in the square? Wyszynski, you know what square looks like. I should be pretty close. It's almost still a top beat, isn't it? It's kind of up into the. So how that changes is this. Oh, the chain was wrong. That's why. So let's see if we can get that line a little bit. Did that move it down a little bit?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good indicator of squares looking, believe it or not, under the chain. You want that line. So they say 45, 45, 45 is a good kind of a rule. So you're going to be, and when I file this way, because that's actually is what I do. I sometimes file down, and then because I'm better here. But this is Wonkster now. This is it won't even go in. It won't even go in. So that's really bad. Like look at how much wood's biting on that. Nothing. It's not even near the line, is it?
No.
The middle line I'm talking about, the gullet line.
No.
So what a guy might do there with a flat file or a round file, just get that freaking gullet in there. Just bang, gone. And then just drop that sucker in there and go square. Helping? Good. Here, my pleasure.
Recognize the stuff?
You know what? For some reason I do. I get it. But I've seen a lot of songs like that, so I cannot tell a lie. I don't remember. Yes, I do. I didn't even see it. How do you enjoy that? Isn't it fun? That Morgan man, he is a spice. He is a spicy dude. He's calm and cool, but he is an artist. He's an artist, and I love his spices. They're interesting. This is fun.
We're gonna
Oh yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
let's shut down the live.
Hey, we're going to shut this live down, friends. Major love for Loki and everybody that's helping out. Sizemore, Tin Man, Team Buckin, my family, and friends, I don't know how you can do it, but if you can, please thank everyone that bought a ticket to freaking Buckin Stock because they make it so that we can get here and give walkers a shout and Ripsaw and Arbor Tech. These are the reasons we can do these things. I'm excited about it, so thank you all so much. We'll see you when we get back.
Thank you.